Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another build video. Let's break out of the seal and see what we've got. Looks like a stability bunker. Let's reset this again. No problem. And what do we have? It's a 2x1. And we've got a little chute on the top. Kind of a slightly different take. Inside I put a vending machine bunker as well. So let's build it. But wait, on a real server this time. Today we are on Lone Wolf. One of the most popular solo servers, and I'm nestled between about 3 or 4 different monuments, really close to the junkyard and an Oxums, and a few substations. I'm just setting up, crap style 1x1, just to store some resources in. And on the other side of this rock, I want to build the somewhat more permanent base with a couple bunkers in it. So first, I just gathered some resources running over here from the beach. I managed to find a couple things in some crates, including a hatchet. And we're just going to seal this in, drop some boxes, and get a bag down. Someone's running by right now. They may have heard me, but... so I just cut to the actual building of the base here. I'm just building out 15 triangles now. I just put a 1x1 down on the other side of the rock. Just building up 15 triangles. I screwed it up a little bit actually. I didn't raise the living space foundation up high enough, so I had to do these build triangles as raised foundations. But I didn't want to give up and just build somewhere else because I kind of like the spot, so I thought I'll just keep going with it because it can work even if you have to raise these. It doesn't have to brick the design. As you can see, I should have raised the foundation up more. And we're just building out here. In order to make the stability bunker. This will be the foundation here. Flip it onto the twig. That's very important. Building early morning, so there aren't as many people on Lone Wolf, which can be, quite busy. People will kill on sight generally. It's a solo server. There are a lot of big bases around and a few little ones. I've got lots of build videos on how to do this. So let me know in the comments if you want some more links too. This is for the walls where I'm building right now. Building back. I'm partially protected by the rock that's here, so protects one of my sides from like people who are at the junkyard and stuff like that. Seeing me. They can still hear me, perhaps. I have to leave one of these twig triangles for stability right now. And I'm going to build back, put the foundation down there. No problem. Unfortunately, this is kind of a raised foundation here, but there's still nothing on the sides of it to soft side. We're just going to go up an extra half layer, and I kind of think that's cool, because I really like to have a half layer on top of the TC chamber. It makes it really easy to loot the vending machine bunker. You can crouch right on top of the vending machine bunker, as you'll see later. So now we're just going to continue to enclose this space. We've got, TC and some boxes in a bag locked away inside this 1x1 space. So I'm not too worried about being killed. I only have some wood on me and a hammer. It's better if you put the TC slightly overlapping the door a little bit more, but so that you can still move through it in the beginning. It'll help you loot it. Looks like it works. Looks good. This, because it's taller, I made a ladder. I actually found a workbench that someone had left, I guess from a decayed base or something, that I edited out because I didn't want to make a long gameplay video for you guys. So I've got some stone. I've just been farming a little bit off camera. Let me know if you want me to include farming montages and stuff like that when I'm doing this. I'm planning to do a bunch of these videos on real servers, like live servers, because I know some of you think that it's really difficult to do twig build-out designs, and I tend to do a lot of those, although not all. And you're right, it is more dangerous, but it's still possible. So I just wanted to kind of stress test some of these, and actually stress test the building of it too, is really what I'm focusing on. So I did not die making this, and I just did some more off-camera farming of stone nodes. This is the next morning now, and I see this rock here. It's really cool. I can just jump up on here and go between my 1x1 and my 2x1, so I don't need to have a twig jump up. I really like that. And so I just stoned the base before I went offline. And I found a fridge, and I also found some gears which I needed. The Oxums is right there, so it's so easy for me to recycle. And slide this in. Use the stone floor to measure. If it's in as deep as it can go, sometimes it's slightly harder to loot. Let's just put some comfort items down. There we go. It's much easier to loot with the ladder there. Up on top, you can usually do a lot of good stuff. There's the upkeep, guys. It's pretty cheap. Not too bad. It's an extra half level, so it's a little more expensive than the cheapest 2x1. There's the box. And I found this fridge, so I thought, stick it here until I get some more stuff. The cool thing about this is you can just use this to get around, to get onto the top. I thought that was pretty cool. And that's it for pretty much that stage. And there's the junkyard over there. We're going to have some piano playing here, guys. I can't do anything about it. I got a kid that's going to practice, so I'm sorry. I don't want to tell him to stop. There's power plant over there in the distance. There's excavator on the other side in the distance. And there is Oxums right very, very close to us. So, and there's some big, huge bases all over there too. There's 3 or 4 of them in the next square over. And 3 substations. It's amazing. This map is still live. You guys can check it out on Lone Wolf if you want. Someone coming? That's it.